All right. Were we funny?
No.
Shit.
Times are tough.
It'd be the shortest cold open ever.
So, I'm in a hotel room right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a desk here.
Okay.
It's got like an office chair.
Okay.
And I keep thinking, that this will be the perfect place to record, right?
Right.
This is like the most uncomfortable chair ever.
Right.
I mean, like, I can't sit here anymore.
Time to just lay on the floor.
So
Fantastic floor.
I am going to try and carefully relocate to there. I have a couch in here. Why? Love seat. So I'm going to try and not break everything as I relocate across the room.
Editor Draco Funk, if you have any of the sounds of past Draco Funk coming up and picking up his headset and what that disaster sounds like, I need you to cut that in there and then make like a dial tone noise and then start the episode.
Just going to have like explosions going off.
Like just escalate and then a beep and then times are tough.
That's a lot of work, and I've been like really busy lately, so I can't promise that.
I like to sometimes just make requests, hoping that that'll get whatever section cut out of what we're watching.
Sometimes I'll leave that in just because it's funny to me.
I also think that, some of the ones, I make the request, and then you actually do the request, and I'm surprised. Your fantastic echo when I just said sis.
Yeah, hold on. Oh my gosh.
Beep.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey Internet, Highway 47 here, and I'm in a strange place. But you know who else is in a strange place? It's Vomit.
It's Vomit in a strange place.
Yes. And I'm not just in a strange place, I'm like in an unknown place. Like I've never been here. Which is fitting because tonight we are watching Unknown World, right? That's it.
Yeah, that's the title.
Oh, well,
you did your best Shaggy stand-in there I've ever heard. I had Shaggy B energy everywhere.
There's probably Shagger
stretching to get a transition, making really weird claims, forgetting the name of the movie partway through. You couldn't have been more Shaggy with that opening.
I could not be. I'm so confused right now.
Unknown World was released October 26th, 1951, and has an IMDb score of 4.1.
Oh boy.
Tomatometer unrated, and an audience score of, you want to take a guess?
23.
23?
Yeah.
Lower.
What?
Lower.
18.
Lower.
15?
Lower.
Oh God.
Lower.
10?
7.
Oh my God.
7%.
Have we watched anything that low?
We watched something really low. I didn't look at the IMDb score or any of the scores when I pulled this up, by the way.
Does Avengers Grim Time War really have an IMDb or a Rotten Tomatoes score of 0?
I don't remember that.
So I was just going through the list to look, and
Yeah, Fan Force Stick was 18.
uh,
And same for the 1992 Captain America. Yeah, I don't think we've touched anything this low. It Came From Beyond Space was 12, and we were moderately entertained with that.
Battle Star Wars was Alien Predator was 10.
Alien Predator was 10. Oh, God. We haven't watched any of the shark movies. Anyway, it's a 4-drink minimum tonight.
Yes, yeah.
What are you drinking?
Okay, so I'm in a different state, in an unknown place, and I have some Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai. I don't know what this is.
Can you say that again?
Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai.
Cut. C-U-T.
Yes.
Not with an M.
Correct.
Okay. I was very concerned about the place you were in the first time you said it.
I'm also concerned about the place I am in.
Neat. Well, I am in my normal place on a world, and I'm having rum and coke.
I kind of wish I was.
Nope. Enjoy your cut water.
I sent you a picture so you can see.
Not completely convinced it's not the other thing when I look at that can.
I don't know.
It is unknown, and you're in for a world of pain.
Yeah, so how are we watching this, Vomit?
I don't know, YouTube? This video right here that we're on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Unless it gets copyright claimed, then good luck.
Just download it from
then it's just pirated
archive.org.
because we're not happy that people aren't letting you watch it for free.
So this is a public domain movie. That's right. So you should just be watching it here unless somebody claims
public domain Highway 47 logo there in the upper left. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shaggy made that. And,
I mean, if it's not here, it's it appears to be on archive.org.
Okay. You have a plan B. Plan C, just stop our video if it's this low of a score.
I mean, some people, they really want to watch. They like the bad movies because it's.
Some people like watching us suffer.
They like to watch the world burn.
Which world?
The unknown world.
Are we starting it together?
We are starting it together. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, I'm not. But anyway, this is Unknown World, and we are starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Horrible audio. Video looks cut off wrong.
Yeah, like the
bottoms. Yeah. Can't blame the video editor, who is probably me. This is the quality we have.
Ernest Gold.
Alan Schlegler. I am black.
So those two guys are special effects guys, and they're credited as producers. I read that off of IMDb.
Neat. Not only is it cutting off, it's not straight. Like, the box isn't in line with the bottom. I mean, I realize that probably had something to do with, like, it being pulled to a different medium crappily.
Yeah. So it was like probably put on a projector like that and then recorded into, oh, the bomb.
Oh no. There goes Tokyo.
Civilization
versus the atom. Oh man. Civilization is bigger, but the atom have us outnumbered.
Well, that's Bikini Atoll.
What the future will bring, no man can say. But one fact is certain. Mankind stands at the crucial crossroads of history, the threshold of a new era, the atomic age. For the people of
Atomic age?
Atomic.
of science and technology, the atomic age is profoundly significant. Across a continent, enormous in its agricultural potential,
the atomic
Americans
corn.
have drawn from the earth a rich city,
Is corn
have
atomic?
reared towers into the sky, have spun intricate
It can
networks
be.
of highways across the land.
Bikini
By the
corn.
application of science, industry has grown increasingly productive, making possible a good way of life.
Atomic cars,
With assurance,
atomic
Americans
churches.
look with an abiding faith to the future. For many, citizen and
Oh,
land
praise
is
the
Wait a
bomb.
minute. That's the Hoover Dam. That's not atomic.
The atomic dam.
The threat, an evil promise, the paralyzing panic
The atomic
of our
crowd.
time. Thus,
I've
to
been to
answer
the
the
Hoover
perplexing
Dam.
question of
There's
the
no
atom and its
atoms there at all.
implications, the people have turned
What?
their attention to the forum of public affairs, have
You
sought
heard
to
me.
search out reality.
I heard you,
to
and I'm
find the
even
facts,
more scared.
Or to listen to men of science, like Dr.
This
Jeremiah
atomic
Morley,
chalkboard.
famed
These are my
geologist,
atomic
the
wives.
embattled founder of the now defunct
Both of these men are my
Society
atomic
to
wives
Save
too.
Civilization.
Thank you. Thank
It was
you.
Morley who told a Los Angeles audience that
This is the atomic
a series
theater.
of atomic explosions, either accidental or deliberate, could set off a chain reaction to annihilate every man, woman, and child on the face of the earth. It could cause the death of every living thing.
Atomic.
in a gloomy
Atomic
report,
Doom.
Morley took
Yeah.
a dim view of history, recalled the tragically repetitious story, the decline and fall.
This might be
of
the first
all
video where I have to
past
boost the audio on the
Said
video.
Morley, modern civilization
For the-
could, by the
for the video
phenomenon of
source.
atomic fission, be
Yeah.
brought to dust and ashes. For example, if
I
an
mean,
A-bomb
you know,
were
the
detonated at
A-bombs
the
like
Empire
ended
State
Roman
Building,
society
the
and
area
Greek
of total
society
destruction would
Yeah.
cover an area of 2 miles.
and the Mayans too.
Yeah, the Mayans definitely
No.
were done in by their
Since the
atomic
A-bomb is
reactors.
already obsolete, consider the area of total destruction of an H-bomb.
Ah,
Science has promised us bombs 1,000
What about
times
I-bombs?
more powerful,
Shouldn't they be even more powerful than
poisoning
H-bombs?
with radioactivity all the air and water of this earth. This could
iodine?
mean not only the end of our own
Iodine bombs?
civilization,
Well,
but
no,
the
you know
very
that they said
possibility of
atom
any
bombs,
future
and then they skipped all the way to A.
What are we going to do about it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you
A-bombs
what
all the
I'm
way
going
to
do
H.
about
Nobody
it.
talked about B, C,
I have a
D, E,
plan.
or F-bombs.
A plan
I mean-
to preserve human life on this
You
planet.
can't talk about F-bombs on
I
TV.
hope you will join with me in carrying it out.
Yeah, we can. Watch.
The response to Dr. Morley's appeal.
You're gonna have to make this an 18 plus video for that?
No, I'm just gonna beep it. That was
That's
a
the joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
To its
Okay.
headquarters,
Society to
amateur
save
do-gooders
civilization.
and professional scientists. From them, Morley
Oh.
chose a staff of experts.
Half our country would
Dr.
be
Max
like, we
A.
can't
Bauer,
save civilization.
eminent geophysicist.
Who's gonna pay
Civilization
for
had
it?
it coming.
From the University of
No,
Munich
who's
in
gonna pay for it?
1933.
Who's gonna pay for it?
Dr. James Paxton, metallurgical engineer, twice winner of
That
the
thing they
McKenna
built there just
Scientific
looks like
Award.
a
Joan
refinery.
Vincent,
Like they're just
medical
making
doctor
rum.
and ardent feminist, who, for her
That's how they're gonna
research in
save
biochemistry,
civilization.
was named winner of
You know,
the annual award
I believe
by
I
the
could do it.
American Confederation of Women Scientists.
American Confederation of
Dr.
Women
George
Scientists.
Coleman, authority on soil conservation.
Look at all the women there.
And Andrew Ostengard.
She won the awards for the Association of Women Scientists. The other two scientists were just there.
This team, qualified each in his own way.
She might be
that
the
helped
only
set in
member,
motion
actually, now that I
Morley's
think about it.
audacious Project, a daringly planned
Look at all the
program,
women there.
which he took 3 months later to the board
like
of
war could
directors
break
of the
out at any
Carlyle
moment.
Foundation.
And so my colleagues and I believe that humanity can escape annihilation, can find a temporary haven, a promise of hope that, come what may, life can be sustained deep within the earth itself. Far below the surface, we shall seek a natural, a geological shelter.
This guy's like,
We
this
have a
dude's
team ready
crazy.
for the effort. All we lack are funds. Can we get them from your foundation?
Dr. Morley, I believe it would expedite matters if I were to ask the questions. We're laymen, you know. First of all, isn't the inside of the Earth solid?
solid as bro.
The interior of the Earth is made up of vast caverns and air pockets, joined by natural avenues.
17 dinosaurs and counting.
Natural avenues?
You know, they
Funnels and
knew
fissures. Such a fissure
like what
lies
was actually
within
in
the
the
world's largest
Earth's
extinct volcano
core
at Mount Nelly. That is where we intend to
by
start
this
our
point.
journey.
These funnels. How far down do they
Everything
go?
he's
Hundreds
saying
of
is
miles,
wrong.
perhaps thousands, to the very core of the Earth.
Are you
Isn't
saying
the
that
inside of the Earth, the
a
very
movie
core
might not be
and
scientifically
molten
accurate?
fiery mass?
To the contrary. The latest body of theory holds that the inside of a sphere, such as the Earth, is
More
cooler
cut
than
water?
the temperature at its surface.
Yep.
And how would you traverse these thousands of miles?
Dr. Coleman, the perspective drawings, please.
This is a cyclotron.
A what?
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 It's an amphibious conveyance based on the principles of an ovoidal bathysphere.
What?
A what?
Like a submarine, with the mobility of a tractor.
I'm not
Its
trying
head
to...
contains a burrowing device, and its walls can withstand extremes of temperature and pressure.
But even with the cyclotram or the bathysphere or the whatnot, how do you know you'll be successful in finding this underground haven?
We don't know, but we must try. There is no other alternative, no other course, no other hope of keeping the spark of life alive.
We have killed
And,
ourselves
the
with
cost.
H-bombs. Let's go underground.
I hope he's handing him like a Playboy.
That's a lot of money, Dr. Morley. Well, surely you don't expect...
But we do.
I know
Who's
you
gonna
want
pay
to
for
mean
it?
well.
Meanwhile, next you'll be calling a starry-eyed idealist.
Dr. Lindsay, you're out of order.
The whole world is out of order.
And I suppose you and your associates can set it right?
We couldn't have said it wronger if we tried.
And we did.
The appropriation was denied. To carry on his work, Dr. Morley issued repeated appeals to the members of the organization. It
Thanks.
failed. And so, last week, the Society to Save Civilization was itself extinct. And one of its leaders,
That kind of makes sense.
Professor
Yeah.
Jeremiah Morley and his enthusiastic
Funniest part,
colleagues.
or the saddest part
Where
is
were they
our
headed
jokes
after a
were
year
just
of
the way it
devotion
went.
to a lost but spectacular cause. To newsreel reporters, Dr. Morley had only this to say.
We have no plans. We have no hope.
The end. Well,
All right, well, out of 10.
give it a... Oh, that was a movie inside a movie. It's still going on.
Better stand by, Frank. We may want to run that again.
Oh, the whole movie is just them watching that whole thing over
It's
and
like
over
asking
again.
a man what he thinks
Yeah.
of his own obituary.
They just
thought you
got
might
him in.
see it. Or its release.
They just got him held hostage until they give up the
Now
money
he
by
thinks of our
forcing him to
objections.
watch the movie of them not
You've been
giving up the money.
crucifying us for a year, Mr. Thompson. In the newspapers,
It's like that
you
Star
were.
Trek
The
episode where
magazines you
they just like
published,
filmed it and
syndicate you
then,
control.
you know, they just did it like
And now
5
this
times.
newsreel. Just a minute, gentlemen. You seem to have me confused with my father. He dictates the policies of our publications. Like father, like son. Nothing, Dr. Bauer, could be more unscientific. As a matter of fact, my father and I never see eye to eye on anything. So he's the villain of the piece and you are the hero. Quite the contrary. My father has all the virtues.
I'm the
of our
villain.
society. He makes the money, I spend it.
It's a large occupation.
Oh, I have no occupation. I'm strict. You wouldn't. That idea of yours, Dr. Morley, about exploring
Man,
the
this
inside of the
guy
earth.
being the villain is
You
going
know,
to kill somebody
I'd like to
soon, or
try
this
that.
movie isn't going to go
Just
anywhere.
for the kicks.
I'm sure you wouldn't find it very exciting.
Oh, I don't know. Gentlemen, I came here tonight with a proposition. I have some money of my own. I would like to finance your project.
Are you serious?
Sit down, my boy. There's one stipulation, however. I go with you. And what could you do?
I'm afraid you don't realize what you'd be up against.
Going 1,000 miles inside the earth. Just to satisfy a whim? Gentlemen, you act as if the fate of humanity hung upon you granting me this
Oh,
whim.
yeah, like rich guys doing stupid things.
Yeah,
Going to stupid deaths,
rich
but-
guys going deep underground or underwater couldn't possibly go wrong. This movie aged fantastically.
Like sour
Plans
milk.
for the expedition are being completed ahead of schedule. And Morley is pleased with our progress. The cyclotram nears completion. Adequate nutrition in concentrated form has been perfected. And for an auxiliary water supply, the Sloan H2O condenser will be used.
That's...
By the study of our laboratory animals in a new environment,
Oh, okay.
we
Oh.
expect to gather important scientific data.
Oh,
At last,
this is the prequel to
the
Guardians of the
cyclotram is
Galaxy.
ready to be loaded aboard the
Uh-huh.
SS Aurora.
I was thinking about the Wasp Woman that you weren't there for. But those were
Oh, yeah.
guinea pigs.
Our destination, the extinct volcano, Mount Nele, where the inside of the Earth begins.
Mount
The
Nele.
inside of the
Our
Earth
base,
begins at Mount
the only
Nele.
desolate beach at the foot of the extinct volcano.
Mount Nele does not exist.
Maybe not on your known world.
Well, let's go.
Oh, I guess it could be an unknown world.
Now you're getting it.
So how did they put the what's it called there? The super trike?
The Drillmatron.
What were the things in, like, do you remember like the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons?
I remember them. I think I know the things you're talking about, but I do not remember what they're called. No windows? How are you gonna see the rocks?
I like that guy's baseball cap. Oh, the other guy's baseball cap too. I thought the volcano was
What a place to
extinct.
spend our last night on Earth.
You sound like we'll all be dead in the morning.
It's a possibility. If we stay here.
Wait, if the volcano's erupting, then it's not extinct.
Are you arguing with the science of this film?
Andy, take the controls. Follow the ridge line. Keep out of the ravines. Descend at an angle of not more than 33 degrees.
Flip all of the switches.
Okay, don't forget to push in the clutch.
Something's wrong.
You're not pushing in the clutch. Oh, the atoms.
You weren't playing Prong. Dude. It's Scrodrick's third car.
I'm glad you said car. I thought they were supposed to be going down into the earth.
2,000 RPM.
You gotta go up to go down, man.
Follow our chart plan, R4.
Oh, they actually are going up to go down.
They're gonna go down into the erupting extinct volcano.
Yes. As you do.
I like how they're all like perfectly level
What's
here,
our
but,
elevation now?
you know,
Yeah, what's the artificial gravity?
300 feet. Angle of ascent, 19 degrees.
Speed constant, 2100 RPM.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wonder how long this iron lung is going to hold up.
Can still beg out.
they're not anywhere that we...
Give me a reading on the forward rotational unit.
We're up to 9,000. Climbing at 24.
It's over 9,000.
It's up to 9,000.
At that rate, we'll make the summit in 4 hours.
Okay, well, they might be over 9,000 in a minute. Uh-oh. The lines aren't... They're not...
Dr. Morris, we are meeting some unstable isotopes.
Oh, no.
Unstable isotopes?
Increase the lateral
Yes.
units in 12,000.
It's the atoms, man. They're unstable.
Hey, this is getting rough.
We're not even
Oh.
going down yet.
Oh, just you wait.
We're approaching position R4.
Our
R4.
computations show an error of
R4?
less than plus 0.14.
Wasn't R4's Obi-Wan's
Good.
R2 unit?
We'll reach the summit in 30
R4
minutes.
unit?
Yes.
I don't remember.
If you remember, put a message in the comments.
And like and subscribe.
And join our Patreon with Scrodrick.
It's Squadrick, alone together finally. Driving your drill car up a mountain.
Have you seen
5
Idiocracy?
hours and
No, I should.
Excellent.
You haven't? Oh, you haven't seen Idiocracy?
I haven't.
We'll make a final check of our position before we enter the crater.
I hear too much about it, though, so I'm afraid that I'll be disappointed with it.
I mean, you will, but this reminded me of a scene from Idiocracy. And if you've seen Idiocracy, you know which scene I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is this what the triclo scene. Oh, there's the erupting extinct volcano.
This volcano for our expedition. Maybe this one could come to life too. No, not a chance. No bet on it.
Oh, okay. Well, we just monkey's pawed it. Monkey's paw. We just,
It's Chekhov's volcano.
Chekhov's volcano. Chekhov's extinct volcano. It will shoot you. Cameraman has fallen asleep.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Concerned. There's no reason for us to wait till dawn. We'll proceed into the crater now.
All right. But how will we have light underground if we don't wait till dawn? Oh yeah, Beano wasn't invented yet. Oh, it's the volcano.
One last look at the Earth.
Yeah. What a way to remember it.
I like my Earth like I like my women.
Ledges.
Exploding.
Speed 1200 RPM.
How's Mrs. Vomit?
She's doing alright. She hasn't been the same since the incident. They're still going up.
Depth in miles below mean sea level.
Oh, I wanted to go below the nice sea level.
As we descend ever deeper into the volcano, I have observed no unusual physical symptoms. Paxton seems withdrawn, irritable, but with such an annoyance as Wright Thompson present, the condition may not be considered abnormal.
Still going up.
Getting awfully narrow. We must be in position R18.
Yes?
Oh, they've mapped it out?
The switcher.
Yeah, of course.
I thought this was an exploratory mission. Stop.
We'll be doing some hiking now. Better have some breakfast.
Oh yeah, have some breakfast before you hike out into the... What?
They talked about condensing food. This is their space food. Wash it down with some rum. Oh no, it's clear. It's vodka.
Morning. How can you tell? Reserves. Breakfast.
Yeah, they have these things called clocks.
Well, I've always said there's nothing like starting off a hard day's work than with a good breakfast. Hey, Doc?
How would you know?
You don't like my kind of guy, do you?
Not very much.
Nobody likes your kind of guy. Why don't you unbuckle your lawn chair and float away?
Coleman, take the controls. We'll scout the way on foot for you. Follow on down along the widest street.
We'll walk in front of the drill. Don't worry, we've got a light on our helmet.
I mean, is there air out there? Do you know?
Yeah, they've scouted already. That's how they know what the tunnel looks like.
What's the matter?
I don't like it.
What did you expect him here? A garden of Eden?
I'm not talking about volcanoes. I mean Wright Thompson. He doesn't belong here.
None of us belongs here. We're doing what has to be done.
He doesn't feel that responsibility. He's just a useless piece of excess baggage, a selfish thrill seeker.
But without
Yeah, that's like me on Highway 47.
Pardon me.
I just sit while Draco Funk gives the scores, Shaggy does the MC, Scradrick tells us how to watch the movie,
Down there, isn't it?
and I just sit.
You sit and Sit and sit some more.
Yep. I'm just the extra baggage of Highway 47.
Really like those scientists. Oh, what's your trouble? Oh, nothing, but don't they ever
You're
talk?
not just excess
Unless they got
baggage.
something to say.
Spreadsheet
Boy, it is
manager.
so smart. Maybe they're not so smart. Maybe they don't know
That
what they're
can,
doing now.
you know,
Listen,
you
Butcher.
could-
I mean,
Each
this is
one
what I
of them
do.
has taught us more colleges than you flunked out. So what
I
are you doing
mean,
down
what
here
what
among
title
all
would you
those
like?
brains?
I don't
I managed
think we
to
need
make myself
titles.
useful. It might be well if you did
You're
the
right.
same thing. Doing what?
We don't have to put names on
This.
things.
Yeah, like Vomit or Draco Funk or Shaggy or Scrodrick.
You lead the way for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure is cavey down here.
Yeah.
Hello, Coleman.
Are we gonna run into any cat women?
No, those they're from the moon.
Where?
Oh,
Reach the end of the channel. Establish our position.
Our depth below mean sea level, 2.6 miles.
who brought piano down here?
The Angstrom Underground Geological Expedition reached this point June 12, 1938, and was unable to proceed further. Why anyone who follows us should want to go further, we do not know, but we assume that they have good reason for doing so. Good luck.
Oh.
Bangstrand were living today.
They're not even the first people down
The road
here.
has
No.
changed since 1938.
The world has changed since yesterday. We better get to work.
Also, the boldness of the 1938 crew to assume somebody would find that sign.
Yeah.
That's pressure from the other volcano.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to work this side.
Is that what the inside of a volcano looks like? A fire rock?
Yeah. Of course.
Yes, Dr. Morley?
Start making density readings on that wall over there.
Yes, sir.
You'd think that thing would be emitting enough light they'd notice it. Well, it's somebody going, hey, look.
Uh-oh, there's
This is
atoms.
it, the point of least resistance.
Okay, Andy.
I'm ready.
We'll all go back to the cyclotram.
Cyclotram. That's what it's
That was it. We're gonna get Scrodrick a cyclotran.
a 1951 cyclotran.
They just blowing it up?
There's only one way to find out.
Yep.
Start. You gonna spin? Nope.
No.
Why would the cyclotran? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let's go, cyclotran. You cyclocan.
What was that submarine that flew?
The Atragon.
Yes, the Atragon.
Did you just bring it back to make me suffer again?
I just love how like Shaggy B like went. came
Every
back
time
and it was
Shaggy B
fine.
goes to the bathroom, something happens.
Something magical. Don't tell him
So far,
that.
so good. Put on your gas mask just in
I think
case.
we have told him.
Coleman, we'll set the pace.
Shaggy B, every time you
You
go to the
follow along
bathroom,
with the cyclotram.
Something happened. Like last movie we watched, when he got up and went to the bathroom, Scrodrick was like, well, important things are about to happen.
Yeah.
Looks like cave in here.
Sure is a lot of cave in this cave.
This movie's gonna make me want to play Dwarf Fortress, isn't it?
What movie doesn't make you want to play Dwarf Fortress?
A lot of movies, actually, but fair enough.
The air is fresh and clear. You can take your masks off.
Wow, that was scientific.
Pressure seems normal.
I wonder where it leads.
That's exactly what we're going to find
There
out.
sure is a lot of light in this
Lead the way,
cave
Andy.
underground.
Yeah. In this inactive volcano. Right, really close to this active volcano.
Oh no, you're gonna knock over a rock.
This rock stood up for the Historical Accuracy Committee. No cyclotrons were hurt in the making of this movie.
I don't understand why they keep getting out.
I mean, for the sake of the movie being slightly more entertaining than just 8 dudes sitting in a pod.
Isn't it like 6 dudes and 1 woman?
How did it all happen?
Long time ago, the earth above was covered with water.
And when the sea vanished, it left great limestone deposits behind.
Remember when the sea vanished?
Yes. And then the water gathered
didn't see it
underground
happen.
streams and carved out the soft limestone. Drop by drop, year by year, the water dissolved the stone.
Each drop carried a tiny particle of sediment. That's what formed these columns. About an inch every 1,000 years.
Well, how long did this whole process take?
About 200 million years. Hello, Coleman. Coleman, bring up the tram. We'll proceed from here.
Blow it the f*** up. We don't like science taking forever.
Yeah, we need our science to...
We're down 100 miles. You better pull up. Cut the switches.
Don't forget the clutch.
Funny. When we first got here, I felt a sort of exaltation. Now I feel depressed. I don't know why.
The oxygen content is adequate.
I know. But I too feel suffocated. Maybe
Don't look at the
only
camera when you
earth
feel
is
suffocated, man.
Yeah. I too feel suffocated.
You know, once when I was working...
I'm going out for a smoke.
I got cut off from my crew for 10 hours. I felt this way then.
Is that a coffee machine?
That's a condensed water neater.
Oh. Condensed water.
I think I know what it is.
This loneliness. It's a feeling of a person away from people. I felt it on the top of a mountain in Tibet, in the jungle, and on the Arabian Desert. It's like the last cord tying you with humanity has been cut.
More than that. People have dignity only in relation to many other people. Alone, a man is as useless as any rock out there.
No, you're both talking nonsense. Nature doesn't influence man. Man influences nature. One
Man bombs nature.
One strong
Man makes nature
can
kiss his
change
own
nature.
ass.
Oh, you're on, Dr. Paxton. It
Yeah.
isn't one man. It's many men working together. Right, teacher?
Men together are no more than sheep. One man standing alone leads the way. And the sheep follow.
Please, gentlemen.
The alpha sheep.
For all of you who call yourself scientists, swayed by a self-indulgent young fool. I'm going ahead. I hope that by the time you catch up with me, the atmosphere will have cleared the cobwebs from your brains.
Look at Captain Dick Helmet here.
I'd better go with him. It isn't safe for a man to be alone down here.
Ah,
Yeah.
he's all right. He's the leader type.
I'll go with him anyway. There wouldn't be leaders if there weren't sheep like me to be led.
I'm the beta sheep.
left the turn signal.
I still don't see any sign of Paxton Coleman. No, keep going.
I didn't even see any turn signals on the cyclotron. Oh, it's toxic gas.
Who farted?
Paxton Coleman.
They forgot their gas mask.
Everybody, out of the cyclotron. There's toxic gas. I don't know why anybody would suspect toxic gas.
There they are.
I don't know, they breathed in something. Something unsafe for humans.
Nobody checked for a pulse or anything.
The alpha sheep is dead.
Digging a grave.
Did they bury them in this cave?
Yeah, they needed to bury them. They deserve to be underground. Underground. And they left their helmets on.
What?
There. What? They just didn't turn on the AC until now?
What? So they let all the toxic gas in the
Must go on. Too late to
cyclotron?
turn back now.
Yeah. Remember how the air was fresh and clean when that one guy just randomly took off his gas mask?
Yeah.
And then they just drive over them and dig up the graves.
I don't know anybody's name in this.
Oh yeah, they have names.
Andy?
Take your Soylent tablet.
Now, right now, I'd give $1,000 for a good hamburger. And another 1,000 for onion sauce.
Don't worry, you're gonna find some of those subterranean cows soon.
Oh, the turn signal's on again.
Dr. Morley, our water supply is...
Up the switches.
Up the switches.
Polluted by the gas fumes.
Yeah, somebody left it open. Back there just before Paxton and Coleman took off.
I guess I forgot to close it.
It was an accident. An accident? We may never find water again.
Now I suppose you'd give $1,000 for a glass of that.
Andy, there's a job to be done. We've got to find water fast. And in this area.
Yeah, I know. We got about a chance in 1,000 of finding it.
Well, it's time to bear Gillis, whatever his name is, this.
Somewhere deep in the cave of the earth. Maybe water?
Look, there's Andy.
Maybe there's water up here. In the cavern, the deepened cavern, the waters run out. Where's the pacing? I need the pacing.
I have nothing to add to this. It's just,
It's like there's not enough happening to be even commentating on.
so I finished a can of this Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No water here!
Glad we waited for all that. Oh, we're gonna get 5 more minutes of him climbing back up?
I think so.
Or he's gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably gonna be really poorly cut, too.
Yep. He's gonna get all the way up there to the top, and go to hand, hey, help me up, and he's gonna fall, and that's gonna be it. Right here. Oh, no, he made it. I was wrong.
A thing like this is enough to drive a man stark crazy. It's no use. 240 miles inside the earth.
Yeah, and no water.
Here. I've been setting it to the animals.
The animals?
Yeah, remember the rabbit she put in the cage? And lo, Jesus broke the water and filled 5 cups.
Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. It doesn't cost a cent.
Now they've all spilled their water.
This is ridiculous. We have something larger at stake than your personal petty feuding. Now, you two can come with us or stay here and kill each other. I'm going after the cyclotron.
Never mind. I'll go get it.
I'll just drive it off this cliff. Cyclotron's awesome, though.
There.
Purest water ever known to man. Oil.
Sounds like running water.
But where is it coming from?
I don't know, let's stare at this oil for a while.
It is running water.
Well, why don't we go through the wall of the cyclotron?
No. Just as we ought to. There's still such a thing as too much water.
It could be an underground sea.
Andy.
Running water in the underground sea.
It's a lot of just pointless walking.
Yeah. A lot of just pointless walking.
We think there's water behind that wall.
Worked for Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
Yeah, but one of those movies did it well.
Glad you narrowed in.
Oh, hit the rock a couple times.
Oh.
Time to get naked.
I brought 2 hammers, you know.
Yeah.
Take off your shirt too. Oh yeah, you don't have to invite me to take off my shirt.
You can't hammer with a shirt on.
I I've been hammering all this rock face for the past 3 seconds.
Oh!
Toxic gas!
They forgot the gas mask. They didn't learn from like 5 minutes ago.
It was like a half hour ago at this point. No, it was 10 minutes, but still.
Come in here. Let's take care of that arm.
They just abandoned their shirts.
Yes. Now they're going to abandon their pants.
The outside temperature is rising fast. It's up 280 degrees now.
It looks as if it could go on forever.
Is that a duck?
Hold it out there.
Yeah. Healing him with the power of duck.
Did you hear a duck?
No, I heard the horrible spray sound effect.
Oh.
How's the temperature?
Now she's wrapping it in the goose.
The outside pressure is dropping too.
Good. Condensation will soon take place.
There.
You're a pretty good doctor at that.
You're a pretty good patient at that.
Thanks.
Here.
Wanna
Put
bang?
this on.
Please, wear a shirt. You're ugly.
There's water. Look. Look, Aaron, there's water.
Back outside where it wasn't safe. Lick the rocks of freedom.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Hallucinogenic water.
It's not water.
It's oil. Oh no. Cave drugs. What? What?
Yes.
What?
John, are you all right?
No.
No, I've been poisoned by the water that everyone drank and it only hurt me.
Well, what shall we do now?
All right, I'll say it. I'll say what's on all of our minds. Don't try to read our minds, Thompson. Just speak for yourself. And I say, let's go back. And I say, go on. But look at Joel.
We've gotten nowhere. Deeper and deeper into nowhere. We've failed.
Would our failure be any less if we turn back now?
Our
His
chances
name
of
Olaf?
living would be greater.
If we go
His
on,
name has
we're
been
dead.
Olaf this entire time?
Dead is Paxton and Coleman. That's a chance we have to take.
The stakes are high, higher than our lives. They involve the life and death of all mankind.
That's a great speech. But I won't buy it.
How are you going to get all mankind in this tunnel?
Let's put it to a vote.
It's a lot of gas masks.
Go back. Andy?
Go on.
Bauer?
Go back.
Go on. Seems to be a deadlock.
What about the woman?
I suppose none of us would like to reconsider.
Doesn't woman suffrage count here?
No.
What do you say, Joan?
I say go on, and let's not waste any more time about it.
Let's not collect any of this other hallucinogenic water.
Yeah. Like, they all just ignored her and she shoved her face and there's like, hey, remember me? The person that can break your tie? And then She's like, does my vote count? And the one guy was basically like, depends on what your vote is.
Go banger.
You want to join the 800 miles under sea level club?
How are those burns coming along?
Good as new. How are you, Doc?
Oh, I'll get by.
Here.
What's it for?
Does it have to be for something? Does everything have to be functional? Good luck, Ray. Save my life and to bet. Here, take it.
Why give it to me?
Haven't you ever been romanced before?
Not 900 miles below sea level.
Oh, 800 mile club.
If there were any flowers around here, I'd pick them for you.
There's a highly scientific theory which states that if any man and any woman are cast away anywhere for any length of time, sooner or later they think they were in love. That's what's happened to you.
If that theory has any value, it should apply to you. Does it?
Oh, good. 40 minutes in, we've got a romantic plot finally.
Well, I guess I need a little more time.
Guess there's something to hold on to here after all.
He's got something to hold on to.
Not her.
Well, I mean...
She did put on the ring. She should have thrown it in the ocean.
Oh, that turn signal's on again.
Cyclotron just thinks it's a NASCAR.
Uh-oh.
Hey, how about pulling the jalopy level for a minute? Just long enough.
When did they figure out they need to tilt the camera the other direction? I kind of missed when that happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, that same rock.
How much longer is it going to be like this?
Are we there yet?
Plenty. Is it going to be like this the rest of the way? Why go on? Why waste time?
That shouldn't make any difference to you. You've never done anything but waste time.
Listen, you meathead. Just because you're a sandhog that likes to go grubbing around
Oh
the
no,
ground,
call him a meathead.
with his head in a cloud.
Stop it, both of you!
I said enough of this.
Better get out.
What happened? I don't know. It struck water.
Oh no.
We are out of it.
This might be what we're looking for. Let's make a landing and explore the area.
Alright, everybody out. We've got 10 minutes of meaningless walking to do.
Oh, can the cyclocane, like, float?
It's got a
Yeah,
high
apparently.
calcium content, but it's drinkable.
Hey! Look what I found!
They're cave pearls.
Cave pearls?
Cave
How much you
pearls?
worth? Calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate. Well, how about this?
Sulfate of lime. Plaster of Paris.
Professor, you take the romance out of everything. Here you are, Doc. 2 souvenirs from Haiti, vacation land of the underworld.
Thank you. Back home, I'll be the envy of every kid on the block.
I'm not so sure, Joe. Take a cave pearl into the sunlight, turns gray and ugly.
And the flowers?
It'll crumble to dust.
Hey, Professor, how about these fish?
It's a rare species. They're edible, though.
You just,
They have no eyes. I think I'll stick to pills.
They lost their eyes 10 million years ago.
you've been looking for them since, ironically.
What kind of a place is this? Flowers that crumble to dust in your hand. Stones that look like pearls. Fish without eyes. Nature sure a practical joker.
You just threw their eyes on the ground, you asshole.
10 million years?
Yeah.
I couldn't have done worse.
You could have done worse. Actually, you could have done
This is
better.
the shelter we've been searching for. A valley of shadows, where life can be sustained, a shelter for humanity. And yet our morale is very low. What do we want? A ray or two of sunshine? A change of seasons? Starry night?
You're all a bunch of assholes. That's the problem.
Morley thinks
Yeah.
We can build a new
It's
life
really the model
right here.
of humans right there.
This is what we're looking for?
You'll get used to it.
Well, who wants to get used to it?
Why don't we go on? A little further.
But we've come 1,100 miles already.
How can you measure what we've been through in miles? I say let's go back or go on. But this is no place.
Let's not stay here where we have food and water.
We've come so far. Let's go on.
Well,
Which way do we go?
Down?
I suppose we'll have to explore both channels.
I'll take the right one. Right? You take the other. Why me? I'll tell you why. I'm sick of taking your orders. That's the trouble with you, Thompson. That's all you do is take, you never give. Without me, there wouldn't have been any expedition. Well, that's not enough. It's time you gave something yourself and not your pocketbook.
Andy.
We might as well get started.
Yep. Might as well get started.
"10 paces, turn and shoot." There's a solid rock wall between us. I know what I said. Soundtrack is more daunting than the boringness of the film.
You know what would be, like, really interesting?
Cave bears?
Anything. You know what? Cave bears, yes.
Cave bears.
On cocaine.
On cocaine. Not like the animal bear, but like large gay men that live in a cave.
On cocaine.
On cocaine. Oh yeah.
Help! What is the conflict of this movie?
Earth has atoms, and we need to mine it. For Earth's sake, I guess.
Let's recoup the plot of this movie. We have atomic bombs, right?
Yeah.
And if we keep atomic bombing each other, which we're not,
Yeah.
we'll destroy the Earth.
Well, I mean, in 1951, wasn't clear.
Okay. So
I'll give them that.
the idea is that we need to go like 1,200 miles underneath the Earth's surface to save humanity, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole premise of this.
Yes. They're desperately trying to find a place for all humans.
Okay, so
And
they
that one
went
small
underground.
cave that had fish was their answer.
But they didn't stay there. They're going like deeper.
Yeah, they're looking for a better place.
The rope's gonna break. Oh no! Oh no! He's dead.
Is he?
Andy,
No body, no death. And he lives on forever at the bottom of the cave.
How are they going to bury him?
You're supposed to be taking it easy.
He was going fast enough. He took care of that.
Listen to me, Wright. You've been like this for days. How long can you keep it up?
He didn't like me any more than I liked him. Yet he saved my life.
It doesn't help brooding over it.
But he died saving my life.
He did what he believed was right.
My trouble was, I never believed in anything.
Not even myself.
You can start now.
Believe in making love. Now's your chance. I'm literally the only woman down here.
Morley wants to go back to that Valley of the Shadows he liked so much.
Well, it's better than this, but it isn't good enough.
What do you want to do?
I too want to go back. But all the way back. Now that Andy's dead.
Now that Andy's dead, we've got to go on. We've got to, until we find what we're after. If we fail, then we can talk about going back.
How are we gonna fail? Like, we're gonna...
They're gonna fail downward.
Over there.
How long has he been reading that same newspaper?
I mean, you know, they've been down there for like months now.
Have they?
Weeks at least.
This must be a continuation
Been down here for 17 minutes, and we're just losing morale.
No, I think it's just a seepage problem.
Listen. What's that?
Wait, how did he learn how to drive this thing?
Who knows?
Look. It's like daylight.
It's Adams. All the way down here.
Oh no.
Gas masks?
Adams?
Gas mask.
No,
Gas
no.
mask. Okay.
So seriously, where's the light coming from?
The underground sun. The gigantic anglerfish that they're all walking on.
It's like a dream after a terrible nightmare.
I think we found it.
If there aren't dinosaurs, I'm gonna be upset.
We still got 13 minutes. I guess 14 minutes.
I just want this. I want to believe that they're all inhaling poisonous gas and just hallucinating
We have
this.
discovered a vast and radiant cavern deep within the earth. Along the shores of this incredible cave lies a great underground sea, gathering up the waters of the earth. A strange, sunless light is reflected from the phosphorescent dome. The glowing peaks are weathered and
What?
sharp, and the gullies deep.
I don't understand any of this.
And the climate pleasant. Vapors rise up into the bright dome, forming luminous clouds.
Okay. Somehow light is reflecting in there from nowhere.
It's reflecting off the map painting.
Oh, that makes sense.
The area is rich in chemical resources. That means power and industry, according to Bauer. And
Oh,
Wright
good.
says
Let's
a real
start
estate
industry
boom is
down
on.
here. Wow, what a sign. Time to smoke. Quality air. Better smoke.
You got a match?
Sure.
There you go. Enjoy your science pipe. We have no idea how to get back here.
Still feeding those rabbits? They eat like pigs.
Small wonder. They're expecting in a couple of weeks.
All of the rabbits?
No, silly. Just the lady rabbit.
Tell me more.
Here.
Well, when a male rabbit loves a woman
Get some
rabbit,
more water.
What happens, Vomit?
they
Explorations and surveys of the surrounding area continue. Morley and Thompson have set out toward the southeast to investigate the land and its potentialities.
Potentialities?
Potentialities.
Oh no, Adams.
This is a strange kind of sand.
That's not sand, that's volcanic ash. The ash will make good fertilizer for our crops.
Crops. Let's face facts, Morley. This is a desert. The very word means deserted by life. And you talk about crops.
It can be irrigated. This country has everything.
This
Water,
is gonna
oil, air,
this
heat.
movie is
Yeah, you're
irrigating
forgetting
me.
one thing, though. No thunder.
Science can adjust that.
That joke wasn't even funny.
Perhaps. That can wait.
It
Much
made me
like
laugh
this-
because it's more entertaining than the movie.
I know. Where did they get these hoodie things? Oh, look, the tide from the wind inside this. Oh, good.
What sort of species is it?
It's the fossil remains of a species of lungfish. He breathed by means of both lungs and gills. When he came out of the sea 400 million years ago, he was the ruler of the animal kingdom. With his lungs, he was a pioneer in a new way of life.
How did they become extinct?
Like some of us on Earth.
They took up
seem
smoking.
to hurry the process of extinction.
Let's get out of here.
October 15th.
October
October
19th.
19th.
What's the matter? You act like you swallowed a canary for breakfast.
This is the day, right?
This is what day?
The day we're expecting the first litter of rabbits.
Well, who's going to pass the cigars around?
You apparently don't realize the importance of it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
By observing the rabbits, we've already learned that they respond to nature basically as we do, as any mammal does. And from their young born today, we can predict how our own young will respond in the new world.
Oh, good.
Morley, follow.
Come on.
You go ahead. I'll get
Come
plenty
on,
of
let's
hot
watch
water.
the rabbits give birth. The miracle of life.
Well, how many boy rabbits and how many girl rabbits, huh? What's the matter?
They all died.
Joan, what's the matter?
They're dead. They're all born dead.
Oh. I was right.
I can't understand it. Why?
There must be some cause, some biological reason.
Remember the toxic gas?
Oh
We've
yeah.
been searching for causes.
The rabbits didn't have gas masks.
Investigations have been checked, tests rechecked. Examination of genetic tissue proves that all experimental animals born here are sterile.
Sterile and dead.
I mean, if you're dead, you're technically sterile.
You know what this means?
Prove me
That's a
wrong.
quote.
A haven for the dead.
This is the end of the line. Now we know that the human race cannot reproduce itself in this underworld region.
It appears our mission is a failure.
Then we can't stay here.
You should practice.
At
you
least
know.
one generation could.
And after that, what?
The end of humanity.
That I won't accept.
Neither can you run away from facts.
Humanity's not going to survive the 50s.
Kind of expected that.
I've always run away. Climbing mountains. Trying to prove something. I don't know what.
I too ran away instead of fighting. And now I've run away again.
And I was always afraid I couldn't compete in a man's world. I think I
Then I
want to go
killed
back
a
and try
man
again.
by cutting his rope.
Go back to what?
Just to watch him die.
A world bent on self-destruction? We can live the rest of our lives here in peace.
Morley, you're wrong. This isn't peace.
Are they considering like
This is a resting place for the
them
living
just
dead.
staying there?
I don't believe
Yeah.
it's the end of the world. I don't believe it's the end of mankind.
You're young. You don't know.
How did we
I've
get
lived through the
here?
terrors of 2 great wars.
Well, we got the
I had
cyclotron.
Oh, good.
Understorms.
Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of rocks falling towards us. Hey, that
Oh
extinct
no, underground
volcano's active.
volcanoes? Magma? The same rocks as before?
Lightning,
Angry Zeus?
volcanoes, avalanche, volcano, lightning, avalanche. There's the lava. Oh, floods, hurricane.
Okay.
Everything all at once.
Yeah.
I want this movie to end with them all just dying.
That's kind of what's going to happen with the way this movie's going. Like, the implication is they're going to, and there's nothing they can do about it at this point. Even if they make it back to the surface.
Well, life isn't worth living. He's not coming back.
Well, they didn't show him closing the gate.
Take over.
I don't know how to drive.
You left the turn signal on again.
My point is making. My point is making. Draco Funk.
You're making your point.
Point.
I want some bacon.
Something's
Point is
wrong.
bacon.
Usually when I do this, things happen.
Something's pulling us down.
Is it gravity? Did you push the start button? Also, those poor rabbits.
Oh yeah, they just leave the rabbits there?
They just left the rabbits there.
Oh man.
Maximum possible reading.
They were sterile anyway.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't bring any seeds, so it's not like they had anything to
We're
plant.
lost.
We're in a blind alley. Ever since we started, we've been in a blind alley.
We can't bury ourselves in the earth and expect to live. Maybe that's the secret. Morley understood.
Strange. We didn't know it before.
It was unknown.
I used to be afraid of death.
I was afraid of life.
So the sterile place is probably the ideal place for you then?
Oh, time to die.
Oh. Rise, my cyclotron. What was it called?
Cyclotron?
Segmeter.
Did you ever do that psych thing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
like, hey, Vomit, this is a good movie. Psych.
Oh. I might have tried it, but it really...
Like, that was the thing. We all did that, like, in, you know...
Yeah, I wasn't like y'all.
Like, for me, that was, like, second grade.
Yeah, we've been awake, unlike somebody who just decided to pass out.
So this is going to take him all the way back up, right?
Dear heavens, they're going to have the bins so bad.
We're above the level of the underground sea.
Huh.
Didn't know that was a factor.
To the upper ocean.
I mean, they're just the bends. Like they're just straight.
Yeah.
What? Cool. An aquarium.
What depth are they at now?
0.
So instead of like all that hardship, they could have just like went straight down to whatever tunnel they just came up in. Right?
The universe is still in harmony.
No.
There's life on that island. People.
You don't know that there's people. There were birds.
I feel like I'll live forever.
I don't think you will.
Then they died.
The end. Is this the real end?
Yes. It just ended.
It ended. It's over.
Oh man, I don't think it was 7%, but I do think it was like a 1.5 out of 10.
Oh, what was the name of this? Did you?
Underground World. It's in the public domain
I thought it was
sheets.
Unknown.
Unknown World. Sorry, Unknown World.
Okay. Are you ready to put my thing?
I didn't even get to mine. Hold on. Oh, isn't this going to be great for time at the end? Okay.
Oh man.
1.5. What do you say?
What do I say? 1.
1. Whew. That was a movie.
1.
1. Well,
here's what this movie. Here's a boring concept that we're not going to explain really well. Put a whole bunch of untrue science and then do a flimsy premise to make a movie. Have it basically the conflict handed to us. And then they go down and all the conflicts seem manufactured. And then they get down there and everything goes wrong. And like now we're just stuck down here. And then they Deus Ex Machina. I know I'm mispronouncing it. I don't even care. It's just like, just kidding. We're fine now. And then it's the end.
good night, everybody.
No, wait. Before good night, the whole point was they had to find a place where humanity could survive underground or all of humanity is going to die, right?
Yeah.
And they found a place, but it didn't work, right?
Yeah.
And then they just came back up and they're like, oh, we're back and we're saved. But no, they're not. they're exactly where they started at the beginning of the movie. Like, if the movie hadn't happened, the whole conflict, like, humanity's still doomed, according to the movie.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.